Hello everybody, I'm Sneaksy Gamer and welcome back to Eternium. Now, I'm thinking I will most likely be able to finish the campaign here. So we gotta go to Scartree Hold. Before their newfound mysterious strength, the Scartree were the weakest of the Minotaurs. These outcasts learned to construct their settlements underground. Unlike the rest of their kind, Scartree Hold is their underground capital. We could find answers we are looking for here.
A strong one over here.
The Scartree are accustomed to hide underground. Like the rats they are, this is the place where Savari gained her power. Enter the dungeons quietly if you must, loudly if you can. Find out their secret and destroy it. Oh, and kill their blood priest as well. Kenthara grinned savagely.
Indeed.
So yeah, I figured it out after the last episode. What causes the northern wind is actually this. While Frostbolt is equipped, Blizzard has a 7% chance and Frost Nova a 100% chance to trigger Northern Wind when dealing damage. Northern Wind causes all targets to be counted as frozen. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I think it's fine if I'm covering the map up there.
Get a life.
Holy crap.
Bad guys ahead. Shiny coin. Burn, boom.
Yep, that makes sense.
Nice bridge, sturdy bridge.
Okay, fuck it. I'm not gonna mess with it. That's a daily quest you can get. I'm not sure about these ones, but I know the other bridge you can click on a whole lot of them and get a good amount of gold and stuff out of them. I mean, nothing massive, but yeah, that one, only a few of them seem to work.
Stronger enemy ahead. Not quite yet. Like breaking toothpicks.
remember which ones all you can actually reach here. Because it's not as obvious as you would think. Like that, you would think you could reach that, but apparently not. But that one I can. For whatever reason, I can't reach some that that look very much like you can reach them. Oh well.
Going there.
God, that is so helpful. How did I not notice that before? Jesus Christ. That will be extremely useful in trials. I'm almost positive I saw one of those things that's like the axle from the wagon wheels that you can interact with. I'm almost positive I saw one down there one time, but I've never been able to since, so... Must not have seen what I thought I did. Yeah, this one, there's a bunch of shit down here you can click on, or you can interact with to get some gold. I always go one section, 2, 3 to do it, just so I don't lose track of which ones I've done. Hopefully I don't lose track. I mean, you don't get that much gold out of it without a gold booster, I guess, so it wasn't really worth it without one, but with a currency booster, you get a lot more gold out of that. But each of those has a chance to drop a gem, so it's worth checking. So Savari really is just a pawn of this Ragadam. He is the one responsible for Inari's death and all of Canthara's woes. Purging the void. Now we understand the Scar Tree power. Those void infusers are corrupting aether crystals to harness the void. Canthera claims the void crystals can only be found at the Crystal Mountain. She is waiting for you there.
There's nothing like the forest.
I seem to be pretty damn tired, dang. Crystal Mountain. The void infusers at Scartree Hold were corrupting aether crystals from Crystal Mountain. If we cut their supply, the source of the Scartree power will be shattered and the way to Sivari will be open.
Bad guys.
God damn. We must weaken our enemy by cutting their crystal supply. And the other tribes will see their weakness. They will rally to our banners. Only the strong deserve to rule. This is the Minotaur way. Okay.
Now it's fly. For golden glory, I guess.
I'm not gonna interact with all the barrels and stuff. I'm just... It's not really worth it without having a
Not like that.
currency booster. Okay.
On my way.
Minotaur society is one that respects strength. When the tribes will see the Scar Tree as weak as they used to be, they will disavow them. The element of surprise. Sivari is holed up inside Drakenmore Citadel, the seat of power of the acting Minotaur Overlord. I'm very sorry. I do have faith in your prowess as a warrior. You more than proved it, but if we charge in blind, Sivari might escape. We must capture the signal tower in Drakenmore Forest that holds watch over the approach to the citadel before we mount an assault. We will attack from the forest at night using the cover of darkness. A Houndmaster is guarding the tower against intruders, but I doubt he will be ready for you. Slay the Houndmaster, capture the tower, and Sivari will not be able to escape. Okay.
The forest always felt like home.
Drakenmore Forest. The watchtower in Drakenmore Forest could warn Sivari of our impending assault. We must capture the watchtower before we proceed any further.
The forest always felt like home. Hurry, take that. Now it's a party. Burn. Bad guys ahead.
So as long as I hit something with my Frost Nova, I can kill anything around me for a couple of seconds. Or if not kill them, I can severely damage them.
Aye, aye. Boom.
So exactly how long does Northern Wind last? Oh wow. 6 seconds.
Not quite yet.
So for 6 seconds after I hit something with Frost Nova, everything around me takes a ton of damage when I activate fire. Nice. Only the assault on Drakenmore Citadel now stands between us and the second key fragment. Minotaur coup d'etat, or however the fuck you pronounce that. The time for the final assault on Sivari has come. Kanthara is awaiting. How are you at the Drakenmore Citadel? Okay. Okay, let's go. Drakenmore Citadel is the seat of power of the Minotaur Overlord Sivari, the agent of Ragadam that holds the second Keystone Shard. Must be here with her elite forces.
Aye, aye. A strong one over here. Boom.
God, that is so useful.
Bows ahead.
Our enemy is weakened. Their lines are crumbling before our warriors. Their support is dwindling. Sivari holds on to the power by a thread. The time has come to sever that thread. Assault Drakenmore Citadel and take the inner courtyard, and Sivari's demise will be complete. Again, there's all kinds of things you can interact with to get gold here, but I'm not going to be doing that because it's not really worth it, in my opinion, to take that time for it when you don't have a currency booster active.
Kaboom.
That one I just wanted to for some reason.
Ugh, not a bridge again. Aha! For Eldorak!
I don't know why I'm doing some of them and skipping the others.
Have at you! Gemstone! Enemies ahead. Kaboom!
starting to really like this build on this mage, and it's not even complete.
On my way.
Fighting still rages throughout the Minotaur realm, but it looks like a victory. Now all that remains is to cut the head of the Scar Tree Hydra. Lex Talionis. Sivari is holed up down in the Drakenmore catacombs. Kenthara is awaiting for you at the entrance. Okay then. I want to check something. Oh, wow. That's why that was the belt that people were using. What's this one do? No, I think the other one is the better option. So that's what I gotta build, or what I gotta craft for my belt. And then we always want bracers of mastery, which are a pain in the ass. Let me check. Do I actually have the ability to craft that? No, I do not. Are you kidding me? So for every class you have to unlock bracers of mastery? That's ridiculous. Let me just show why that's ridiculous. So, you need 100 glory. You get 5 glory from this thing, 5 from this one. So that's 10, 20, 30, 45, 60, 80, and that's it. At the most, you can get 80 glory in an event like that.
Going there.
And there's no way to like buy glory or anything like that. You have to earn it by doing things like that. That's just ridiculous, man. Because I finally built up the 100 glory to buy it with my warrior at in the last event, and I'm like, awesome, I'll be able to craft that now. And then I go to my bounty hunter and I go to craft one for it, and I'm like, why do I have to buy it again? Turns out you have to buy it with each class. Sivari fled in the underground catacombs below Drakenmore Citadel. We must pursue her and obtain the Keystone Shard.
Bad guys ahead.
Our conquest of Drakenmore is almost complete. The tribes have rallied behind the Bloodstone banner. Sivari has retreated in the catacombs below the Citadel. I am not strong enough to face her myself. Not while she is empowered by Ragadam's dark magic, but you are. Kenthara puts both hands on your shoulders. I hereby anoint you Warbringer of the Bloodstone tribe. No outsider has ever been a Warbringer of any Minotaur tribe, but you have earned this honor. I must ask of you, carry out my vengeance. Sivari ripped out Inari's heart to cement her rule by fear. The Minotaur law is simple. An eye for an eye. Help me slay Sivari and rip out her heart. Okay. Help Kenthara exact vengeance on Sivari and reclaim the second key fragment.
Indeed.
Got it. So you just want me to go in and kill shit again. I can do that. That is what I'm best at.
Gemstone. Hey, where'd you go?
It always worries me when I get stuck behind terrain because I don't know if I'll be able to get back out.
Boom. On my way. Oh, a gemstone.
Oh, that was Savari.
Going there.
Kenthara leaps over Savari's corpse and rips out the heart, then holds it like a trophy. Inari's death is finally avenged, Outlander. The Minotaur tribes are forever in your debt. We stand behind you in your fight against Ragadam. Okay. Savari is dead and I have the key. The Minotaurs have sworn allegiance to me and have pledged to aid our struggle against Ragadam. This affair was too bloody, but at least it is over now. It is time to figure out how the keystone fragments work now.
Indeed.
Kara, the Tempest Queen. Our Ursoc and Minotaur allies are engaging the forces of Ragadam all over Demeter. We are slowly extracting this world from Ragadam's grip. The research department at the new University of Ender examined all the evidence we recovered so far from Demeter. Our conclusion is that Ragadam's agent on this world, the one ultimately responsible for all the trouble that brewed here, is one Kara, the Tempest Queen. The Tempest Queen is commanding her forces from a vast necropolis complex. Our forces cannot assault it directly. Once more, we need you to infiltrate the necropolis and deliver victory to us. Okay.
There's nothing like the forest.
The underworld. Kara the Tempest Queen leads what's left of Ragadam's forces on Demeter from the center of the underworld necropolis. Ending her means undoing the threat that Ragadam poses to this collection of worlds.
Foes ahead.
Yeah, except we haven't fought Ragadam. I'm assuming they're still working on more story stuff because you haven't even encountered Ragadam yet. This level always takes a little bit to finish because it's fucking huge. And there's quite a few places like this where enemies spawn in little groups and they just keep coming until you kill all of them, so that makes it take a little longer too when you can't just kill things and move on. Kara is empowered by her 3 acolytes, Mordrok, Dragnak, and Grumber. Seek and destroy them first to weaken Kara. I don't think it's necessary to do that, but I mean...
Kaboom! Hey, where'd you go?
Why not? We get more loot this way. But this is what takes so long in the level, is doing this shit. Because we've got a room here. There's like 5 of these rooms. More than that even, I think, where it just spawns. I think it spawns, what did I count, 10 or 11 of them out at these rooms. Let's see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it's 10 of them.
Get a life. Treasure, over there. Enemies ahead.
I've never actually tried going straight into fight Kara instead of actually going and doing all of the other things. I'm curious what would happen if you just go straight for her instead. Must just be my imagination. I thought things were looking like... No, because there it looked low resolution for a second there. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe it is just in my head.
Bad guys ahead.
Or maybe it always has done that and I just didn't notice it. I don't know. Like, it looks like in some games, like the background stuff, where if you get too close to it, you can see it's just like all fuzzy and weird looking. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Look, a gemstone.
If you've seen what I'm talking about, you probably know what I mean, but I don't know how to explain it. It might be a odd example, but I know
Still recharging.
in Dark Souls 2, there's one part where you can get to a building that you're not able to go into, but you can get right up to it. And it's because you're not meant to be able to actually go in there. If you look at it, it's all like low resolution and all the texture just looks weird and stuff. And that's what yeah, like there, the ground looked kind of like blurry and low resolution for a second. I don't know. Doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting on my computer's making it look funny. I don't know. Because I did recently have to change the lighting on my screen, so
Oh, a gemstone.
it could be something to do with that. I don't know. Because you would think I would have noticed it by now. Yeah, like over there, it looks all fuzzy.
I don't think this one was Ragadam.
I wonder if it's always done that, and I just didn't notice it. It's hard to think that I wouldn't have noticed something like that, though.
Goes ahead.
Yeah, I can't tell on my recording if it looks weird, but it does look, I don't know, maybe. Might just be my eyes, I don't know. I hope not. I know it's a bit of a weird thing to focus on like that, but there's good reason for me to be concerned, because recently there's been some developments with my eyes because of my diabetes, and we're having to keep a closer, no pun intended, having to keep a closer eye on the development of my eyes, because there's some issues and a good chance that I might need some laser eye surgery. So we're having to watch them pretty close.
A treasure chest.
So if I notice a change in my vision, it's something I need to talk to my doctor about pretty much right away. So that's why I'm focusing so much on it. If there is something, or if there's not actually an issue there and it's just my eyes, then that's something I need to know.
On my way.
That just concerns me because I don't remember seeing that before. That's why it's like kind of bugging me. It almost seems like motion blur in a way. Kara is defeated and Demeter is free. We have so much to thank you for, Champion of Eldreth. I will contact you when our Magi manage to unlock the portal to Ragadam and the fight to end all fights will draw near. Until then, be the champion you were meant to be. Fight Ragadam's evil throughout the Eternium, and I promise the day of reckoning will come.
Aye, aye.
So then we get the Left-Hand Brotherhood. My brother Walt lives on a farm on the road to Endera. If you're going there anyway, can you make sure he's fine? And mushroom stew. There are some really tasty mushrooms growing along the road to Endera. Please bring me some. I'll make a stew so good, I bet your last coin you'll love it.
On my way.
So that's the normal difficulty campaign here.
The forest always felt like home.
I think I'll end this one here, and I might pick it up in another episode, I'm not sure. But that's it for this one. Thank you everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.